and welcome to tonight's watch party for the 1991 film Sleeping with the Enemy. As always, I'm Andrew, and I'm joined pretty much as always by Dom. Welcome, Dom.
Hello, everybody. That was
Right.
a PSA, wasn't it?
That was a cheery PSA, but all will be revealed behind the PSA. Okay.
You have a secret motive.
Let's do the sync point tonight. So the sync point is approximately 4 seconds in, where we see the classic 20th Century Fox logo. So that's where we are, about 4 seconds in. Right, so let's do a roll call and then we'll get into this. I can see tonight we are being joined by Alex Peacock, Sharon, Lizardman, Eric, Mad Matt, welcome, Jedi Wizard, Amy Wilder, welcome, Calbot, Ms. Swift is here, Brainwire, Immortal Rimus, James Hellier, old Johnny Devick, and there we go. So, Dom, tell me what you know about this film. Not a lot.
I know barely anything about this movie. I know that Julia Roberts is in it.
That's probably
it.
all
And
you need to know.
Released the same year I was born.
Well, I quite like this film, and it's quite an interesting film. There's a lot to get into here about this. And we're going to discuss some good stuff. So let's do the countdown and get into this. Okay, so a lot of the chat are saying they saw this. A lot of people here haven't seen it. James is saying it's from the director of The Stepfather. For me, I saw this on satellite TV, just in a block of films. I saw it, and there's something about it I think is quite very similar kind of vein to when we watched Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That kind of vibe to it. It's not what I call straight horror, really. It's not a horror, it's a thriller, elements of psychological torture.
Gotcha.
So,
it was opening with very soft, warm, emotional music, which is interesting. Jerry Goldsmith.
Yeah, Johnny Devick says, I saw this in the VHS rental place, but not more than that. Mad Matt saying, I never saw and wouldn't have ever seen it if not for this watch party. Fair enough. Alex Peacock saying, learn to swim would also work with what lies beneath.
Absolutely.
Again,
how many of us in the chat can swim? I think I brought this up during Splash, the watch party of Splash. Like, my wife doesn't know how to swim. I mean, we live in a desert, so the likelihood of needing to know is minimal.
I would recommend it, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'm a strong swimmer because I hate.
Put it like this: it's one of those things that she'll regret not learning if there's ever a critical moment where she needs to know how to swim.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a useful, handy trick. Being able to swim.
Yeah. Ms. Swift saying, I think so it's rental. Yeah, it is a lovely setting. It's Cape Cod. It's a bit of a millionaire's playground kind of area.
Even if it looks like a British beach.
Oh no, she's got her clams.
Just over the ridge, you'll see Leslie Nielsen burying a couple. Shows how bloody windy it is, though.
Good, James, you're really summarising this very well. He's saying this is a slasher movie in disguise, an upmarket version of the old exploitation formula, where the victim can run but she can't hide. Now, this is Patrick Bergin, who is the antagonist of the film, as we will see. And I think a few people in the chat have said, and I would agree, he deserved a lot better for his career than he's had. He's so... The psychological little nudges and manipulation of his performance are brilliant.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. He's working, though, lots of TV, but not where he should have been. He was also the Robin Hood who wasn't Kevin Costner.
Well, we all know my opinion of the big K, Mr. Kevin Costner. I'm not really much of a Costner maniac.
Yeah. Let's be honest, this is an incredible house in its location.
Oh, I'm getting such house envy, it's insane.
Yeah.
I found that as I get older, that's what I keep doing with movies now. I'm always looking at their house and being like, I'm so jealous of this. Like Home Alone, I look at the house
Yeah.
and I'm like, sure,
Oh,
it's not fair.
definitely with Home Alone, but I mean,
Everyone's looking at Home Alone 2 and
I
wondering
don't.
what the min max of the credit card that Kevin was using was.
Do you trust a man who wears a cravat? I don't.
Never.
There's lots of little things that all add up, like the when he said to her earlier, "Oh, all that hard work you've done to waste, what a shame." And he's walking through the party with his hand pressing lightly on her back. Little things.
It's a very interesting score at the moment.
Yeah.
It is. It's like it belongs in. Oh wow! I've unlocked a memory. There was a movie, not Richie Rich, but it was Richie Rich,
Yeah.
in the 90s about a kid who got a blank. It's called Blank Check. It was called Blank Bloody Check. And I'm getting a flashback to that movie where he throws this
Yeah.
party at the end of the
Yeah.
film at his mansion.
Oh wow, Mad Max saying he's a discount. I said this to Dom earlier. He's a discount Kevin Kline. I'd rather be watching A Fish Called Wanda, says Mad Max. But I did say he's not Kevin Kline.
Yeah. Ooh, CDs. This
Yeah,
new
but
fancy technology. Well, that's
this is a
music to
weird
play.
this is a weird kink of his. You find every time he wants to get freaky, he puts this song on.
It's driving me insane. I can't think what movie it's from.
They are so hairy and sweaty, that man.
It's not. It's not Psycho, is it? What?
The
Oh, it's The
Shining.
Shining. It's The Shining.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah, but it's not
I
actually
got it.
from. It's actually not. It's used in The Shining. It's a piece of classical
Yeah,
music
yeah.
called Symphonie Fantastique, as we could see on the. James is saying Patrick Bergen chose this as his character's theme. But yeah, it's a very 90s film, this.
Oh, that sync. You are revoltingly rich.
Yes.
Ah, the black marble as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at this. We're about to get some. We're about to get some little hints as to what he's
by
like.
controversial ending to Blank Check, Immortal Rimus, do you mean the fact that the lady that the dude had a crush on was like old enough to be his mom?
Yes, Sharon, exactly.
How many people would that drive insane? Like in the chat, would it drive you insane if it was slightly off the line?
Yeah, but Dom, would you march your wife through to make her put it right?
Absolutely. I've got to put my foot down as the man of the house. I forgot to tell everyone in the chat, and I forgot to tell Creative EC actually. I'm a citizen now.
Yes, you are. Well done. Traitor!
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Are you no longer a British citizen? You got dual citizenship now.
I have dual citizenship, yeah.
Ah, there we
I
go
can
then.
dual wield them passports. But yes, I've been joking repeatedly as an American citizen
Look
now.
at this.
I
Look at this.
stamped down.
Another thing, he demands everything in the cupboard.
Be pristine.
No, all the labels have to face forwards.
This is what my wife does to me.
Is it?
If I
Are
don't
you
have
okay,
everything
Dom?
facing the right
Are
way.
you okay?
Nod if if
No.
I need help.
Tap your ear 3 times if you need us to send the police. There's nothing wrong with having a bit of pedantry and liking things a certain way. I can appreciate that. That's absolutely fine. However, there's an element when you're forcing your partner
To
to do that.
exist in a certain
Yes.
frightening way. I'm genuinely surprised how shallow that pier is. I thought that lake must have quite a dip in it.
Wasn't Cape Cod on the coast?
I don't know.
You're an
I
American,
think so.
Dom. You're supposed to know all American geography now.
I know the
I'm going to
geography of
ring up the.
Nevada, and that's it.
I'm going to ring up the American people.
I'm going to ring up America.
I'm
Hello,
going to ring up
America.
America. Hello, America. You've got a traitor in your midst.
He doesn't know where Cape Cod is. Get him. An investment counselor.
Yeah. Exactly, James. Like a lot of 90s thriller villains, he's a grab bag of mental health problems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, she can't swim. And now
Your PSA makes sense.
Yes.
Discount Matt Damon. / Ben Affleck. Actually, he looks like both. How? this
Thank you,
actor
mister.
is a combination of both Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
The problem is he's too nice, which you know means there's darkness within.
Absolutely. You can't be this high strung and not have enemies. Or people say negative things about you. If people say nothing but nice things about you, there's a problem. That's why I know I'm a
Ultram's
good
saying
guy, because James
you're
wants me dead
British
all the time.
American now, Dom.
It's true.
By
Bat
your
Affleck,
passport,
yes.
by your passports combined, I am Captain Planet.
I wonder if there's somewhere I can get
Oh.
tri-citizenship. Oh my god! Ooh, ooh, that's a turn.
Yes.
Ooh.
So he's making
Sulk?
her at fault. Look at this.
Oh yeah, sorry. That makes it all better, dude.
In a lot of ways, he's more terrifying than a Jason, than a Freddy, than a Michael Myers, because
This exists
this is
so
a
frequently.
real,
Yeah. A real monster.
yeah, exactly, John. That went dark fast. Well, James, you're saying very Hollywood punch, no real damage done. No, she's bleeding down the side of her head.
And not the side of the head that hit the cold stone floor either.
If you look for him, the matter is now closed.
Yep. Got the one thing that I keep being reminded of with these 90s
Exactly,
films.
James. Exactly, James. He's a sociopath with narcissistic personality disorder. Everything is about him, and nothing is his fault. She made him hit her.
Yeah. If she only got the dinner correct?
No. It's because she was talking to a doctor or looking at a doctor on a boat. She'd been looking out the window.
All right, I'll play the role of devil's advocate, and I'll be on his side the whole movie.
No, Dom,
Let's
please
see
don't.
how quickly I can.
Let's not go through that, Dom, because I can't. I can't be dealing with when someone calls the authorities on you on the live stream. You're spotted live.
Hello, America. There's a sociopath in your midst. He's in Las Vegas. Get him.
Mad Matt's saying, I need my evil antagonists to have supernatural influences.
So you just need one scene in this film where he
Yeah.
commutes with the devil.
Alex is saying one of the revenge storylines on this would have the dude losing vital anatomy, and Eric's saying so she buys a gun and shoots him. Right, right. And Johnny Derrick, he's only misunderstood. He's a gentle chap, really.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's actually really interesting what you're saying there, Johnny, because I bet in her mind she's justifying it, and she will be saying,
What a
she'll be
shot!
saying, I bet she said if anyone's seen it, well, I bring it on myself. Oh, I caused this. It's about
I've I've known people who are
yeah.
in relationships
Oh yeah.
similar to this.
Yeah.
It's always easy on the outside or in retrospect saying, "Oh, leave him," but we don't know her position. We don't know if. I mean, look, she's living in the lap of luxury now. Does she consider this the price for luxury? Is her background one of poverty? Does she have anywhere to go if she leaves? Can she go back to family? There's
Those are
in
things that maybe will
positions
be
like
explored
this.
as the film goes along.
Yeah. And as someone who has justified relationships in the past where they're not good for you, you justify it by saying, look, once every now and then there's negativity, but there's so much positivity. He gets me nice things. I
Yeah.
feel like on top of the world whenever I'm in the high point. Yeah, the low points are bad, but the highs are also great, and I can live with the lows. And really, it was my fault. I shouldn't have been looking at someone
Yeah.
or whatever.
Exactly.
It's the damage that this kind of relationship does to you mentally is insane. It just makes you think lesser of yourself, which is so it's almost insulting to believe that someone
Yeah.
else can make you doubt yourself this much. But it
Yeah.
happens so often, so often.
Exactly. Sharon's saying women get stuck in these kinds of relationship all the time. They do. I mean, they're not necessarily. Oh, and here we go. The thing is, yeah, James, it's all about him and his needs.
These scenes, these passionate scenes, are shot like horror scenes. I don't know
They
it's
are.
on purpose, but damn, the
They're
angles, the swooping
un- they're
camera,
uncomfortable, aren't they?
they are. And I think the coldness of, I mean, these sheets are not going to be comfy, but the color
Yeah.
palette as well, it's so muted and grey. She's the only bit of color in the scene, actually,
Yeah.
with her red nightie.
And his pink ass.
He's got a decent ass. I'll say
Yeah.
that. As far as cinematic asses goes, his isn't bad. I understand why she's staying with him now.
Lisbon saying, "Do you always play The Shining?" It was not, well. Does he always plays that piece of music when they have sex? Yes.
Oh, and look at that, the reflection. She's in water, something she
Yeah.
can't navigate alone.
Yes.
So she is trapped.
That house almost looks like a prison. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful prison.
the
There's no
gilded cage.
neighbours. Yeah. There's no neighbours. There's no staff.
There's pompous art pieces just randomly around the place.
Yeah. Guilting her for wanting to
Yeah.
live her life.
Ooh, those earrings look heavy. Oh. Yeah, her mother's gone.
Yeah, James, it's a gilded cage. Yep.
How is he making it about himself? How is he making her mum's funeral about him?
It is. It's.
I hate this man.
You aren't suggesting I enjoyed beating you.
I'm seeing his behavior in so many people I know in my real life.
Yeah.
It's making me kind of angry.
Yeah.
I'm going
Brilliant
to call them up
performance,
after
though.
this. Oh, yeah. Phenomenal performance. As
I mean,
James is saying, textbook narcissism.
yeah.
Everything's about him.
Exactly, Miss Swift. You shouldn't beat yourself. That's my job. This film, what I know some of the audience haven't liked this in pre-watches and whatever, but I think there's a lot to. This is a there's a lot to unpack with this film. There's a lot of meat on these bones. She got
The
that
palette
job
of this
from
film is
Folks.
oh, absolutely. Just cat hair everywhere. There's going to be a thimble of whiskey in there somewhere as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the color palette of this film is gorgeous. Actually, I'm really enjoying the cinematography here and just the way
Well,
the
also,
shots are composed.
actually, it's quite interesting because the color palette will change as the film goes on. His house, or their house together, very muted color palette, isn't it? It's a very
Barely any color at all. Just whites,
restrictive
grays,
white,
blacks.
yeah, greys. It's very. Even the flowers were white.
Yeah, it's
There's
monochrome.
no, yeah, yeah. The cinematography is great in this film.
Was that some glorious stock footage of the moon?
We've let's have a look. To be fair, the cinematographer is John Lindley on this. Cinematographer of such films as Field of Dreams, Father of the Bride, Sneakers was another one.
Brilliant. Alex Peacock, are you upset there isn't any sweaty Billy Zane? I mean, I think this film could only benefit from sweaty Billy Zane.
Exactly,
Glistening
Immortalist.
Billy Zane.
They all look like they're having such a great time. We all do love Sneakers, yeah.
Yeah, why would you not want to go out on a boat trip in the middle of a storm? It's
But
nothing
he's
but fun.
deliberately doing this to her. He knows she can't swim and she's petrified of the sea. But he's doing this as a power trip. Basically, this is
Look how
further
much you need
torturing
me.
her.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you were a confident swimmer or whatever, you'd be like, if you were confident on a boat, you'd have second thoughts about this weather.
Oh, yeah.
And he's made her go along for no other reason than he wants basically to torture her.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
my idea of a fun
Mortimus.
evening.
Yeah, Bully Zane in Titanic, James, exactly.
This is an interesting scene because the initiator of the tension is, of
Yep.
course, the husband. However, he's also the only one that can stop the tension. So we're hoping that he stops the tension. Oh, no. Not good.
Yeah, Sharon, I'd probably be throwing up on that boat too.
It's an interesting dynamic that both the hero and the villain are the same person. Only in this scene, I'm not saying the character is a hero for the film. No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Learn to swim. Do, 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 do. Exactly, Mad Max. She should have learned to swim.
That PSA had like Monty Python-esque animation to it, and it was weird. It was freaking me out. Furious
She's
backpedaling by
inside.
Dom.
She's in that life buoy right now with her kind of bat shark repellent.
As you need it to have. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
Who's
Dom, I think I might
backpedaling?
have reached peak hipster. I've just ordered
Oh.
some new bottles of mineral water for the house because we have mineral water in the house. And it's in cans this time.
Oh, canned mineral water.
Yes. In resealable cans.
Oh, brilliant. Is it shipped straight from the mountain's mouth?
That sofa doesn't look very comfortable, though.
No, it looks like, regardless of the temperature, it's going to be too hot and too cold at the same time.
Yeah. I thought that was a xenomorph skull until I saw the face on it for a second.
The way in which he approached that was peculiar.
Joan Devick saying, I know who abused you last summer.
Okay, so he
He's just
definitely
broken
doesn't
one of
like
your
himself.
walls.
I need to do a psychoanalysis of this character now.
This is invocative of the, shouting, Stella!
Absolutely. But you see, why is he so concerned for her life if he doesn't genuinely want her in it?
He does
Maybe
want her in his life. No, he
he
wants her in
wants
his
her
life.
to obey
His,
him.
his object, his pet.
Yeah,
Pretty
a
much.
piece of art that he can show off whenever he pleases.
Exactly. Well, we don't know. Alex is saying, why so quick to have the funeral too? Well, we don't know how long. To be fair to the film, we don't know how long the time frame is in this. This could be a few weeks.
Yeah. Days after someone is lost at sea, there's only a few places you can go, especially if you can't swim.
Yeah.
I like that shot. That was
Yeah.
wonderful. Going from a blue color tone to red organically as well.
Exactly.
Diegetically,
He
that
doesn't
was
want to be a
gorgeous.
widower. He wants his doting wife.
This is where she learned to swim.
There we go. See? So, Dom, your wife, you better not let your wife learn to swim because then might swim away from you in the desert of Vegas.
Plenty to swim away from here. Well, in California, like falls off the country and with oceanfront property. That's when
Okay,
you
Lex
don't
Luthor.
swim. It's when I reveal that my hair, what little I have left of it, is just a wig, bald underneath.
When you're going to hijack a nuclear missile to shoot into the San Andreas Fault.
Absolutely. God, drowning in the ocean as well, that would suck. That'd be cold. That'd be so cold.
Yeah, but it's on her way to freedom.
You're right, though. Her house looks kind of like a penitentiary or an asylum
Yeah.
of some kind. The rigid pillars of the house just...
And the beauty of this is, she obviously has made a plan to escape. She's prepared bag with,
A go bag, yeah,
yeah, go bag with money and clothes, etc. in it.
and a
And
plane
if he,
ticket.
yeah, but look at it this way: if he was to suddenly come back, for the most part, she'd say, "I just went back to the house. I didn't know what to do."
Yeah,
Don't quite know how she'd explain the wig to him, but if he came back right now, but he won't.
fancy dress. Emblematic of her journey. It's tough to.
That's a posh toilet.
That is a very posh toilet.
Yeah, it is emotional. It's very Hitchcockian, this film.
Yeah. Oh, and that musical swell.
Yeah. Mad Matt's saying, don't ditch the rim. You might get trapped in a submarine later. But now look, now she's away from him. Look at the film's colour palette.
It's changed completely, hasn't it? Yeah, there's colour
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yep, it's getting brighter. And that's the crazy thing. She seems to be sleeping better on that bus than at home. Look, she's going to a new
Oof,
place.
look at
This
this
is
scenery.
this is literally like going into the promised land.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And she's seeing kind
Kindness.
strangers. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met someone on a bus that I've not been afraid of. Like people I meet on the bus tend to be weirdos and
I don't know.
junkies.
I suppose my thing for buses is I only ride buses in Disney World, so it's usually full of people who are excited, happy to be on holiday, and they're usually wanting to have a bit of fun. They're quite chatty, and
And, I,
they're always like, "Where are you from?" Well, and
and I've only rode buses in Birmingham, so
yes,
you got no shoes, give us your wallet, that kind of stuff. And if they handed me an apple, I wouldn't touch it. You want a bite of me apple?
there we go.
Nah, I'm good, mate. Already trying to distance herself from the reality.
Yeah,
Coping mechanism. Oh, this is a psychology major's wet dream of a movie, this. You can analyze it to heaven and back. Dial E for exposition, says Calbot.
you know something though. There's not a person with how this is written, where she's relaying her story, giving us the exposition, the backstory. But there's not a person now who justifiably doesn't find him to be terrible.
Yeah.
Joan's saying it's magical how the story about how she was visiting a friend who left the husband who beat her, where the third person slowly becomes something more and more personal. Yeah. And that woman kind of knows the truth that it's actually her.
Yeah. Picks up on it relatively quickly.
Yeah. But it's sometimes about realising that there are good people in the world. Remember, there's
But then
more of us. There's,
again, someone in that position, you question yourself, why did I choose this person? Am I
yeah.
unable to tell good from bad?
Am I
The
bringing this on
harm.
myself? Am I at fault?
Yeah. Is it actually me? Did I do it? Am I the problem?
So look at this, though. She's in Iowa now. I mean, is this about as far away from Cape Cod as you can get, I guess?
If she's making a trip to Iowa seem good, then That's the real horror of this film.
Yeah, but look at the town. It's a nice, picturesque
Universal backlot.
backlot town. Yeah.
Yes, beautiful. Iowa. I
But
oughta
but
went around.
it's the contrast. If you look where she is, if you look at the contrast to where she is now, look at the color, the life, the amount of people, and everything around.
The farmer, like, watching the flag get raised by the sheriff and the kids going around in circles on the bike and playing in
Kids
the
splashing in
fountain.
the fountain, and yeah,
It's so saccharine, it's giving me double diabetes.
yeah. Sharon's saying it's small town USA, but you can see why she'd want something like this,
Yeah.
because this is as far away as you could get. Because obviously, the house in Cape Cod, that life of the distance from everyone, that whole thing was him. This is as far away from him as you can get.
I love our chat there. Is this Hill Valley? Is this heaven? Small town USA. Is this the city from Elvira the movie? Oh, yeah. Just rent this McMansion. This gorgeous little house.
Yeah, but Dom, it's in probably Hicksville, Iowa. It's probably like $200 a month rent or something.
Yeah, I know. But it's gorgeous. The leprechaun's probably in the basement about to erupt.
Yes.
No one's been in these parts since the old Bucker twins. They've been gone for a century now.
Yeah, today's dollars, this would run for $3,000 a month, probably, and the rest.
It's got a porch so large. You can... What? Wait a minute. This does look like the house from Back to the Future Part 2. The porch, at least. It looks like we're
Look, it's
about
fully
to...
furnished with antiques and
Oh, it
decent
needs...
furnishings. And
It needs a tidy. I've got house envy again. Like, this house is gorgeous.
see if we can find out where this was.
I'm furious. It might be Jennifer. Yeah, yeah. It looked like Jennifer's house, Alex Peacock. It looked like the front of Jennifer's house.
Filming and production. Here we go. So I was just finding out where this was. Oh.
That porch. It's disgustingly great. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
The place is it's in a place called either Abeville or Abbeville in North Carolina. Look at that, Dom. That is just...
The sunset just painting the sky a
in South
beautiful
Carolina.
bluish pink.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's an absolute little... It's a town with a population of 4,800.
How could you
But look,
get
here we
a
go.
towel like mess it up?
And there's good water pressure too. Says Alec Peacock.
Yeah, this place doesn't exist. This is Hollywood nonsense.
Oh,
With a
that's like
sexy neighbor as well.
slightly goofy, but the absolute...
Kind.
Yeah, he's the absolute opposite of... He doesn't care about looking like an idiot. He's just fun.
Oh, he's
I'd
got a
fall in love
tear in
with...
his jeans.
I'd fall in love with him, Dom. You know, I think compared to where
Already
she's been.
have. Is it bad that I'm hoping that he's a terrible person as well? Is it? This poor woman, this poor character's been through hell, and I'm like, give her more.
Immortal is saying this would make a great TV series in the same vein as The Fugitive, but a woman always on the run from her abusive, rich and powerful husband every week while she gets involved into adventures helping others. I could see that, and I'm quite surprised that they never made a TV series of this based on that concept. But look, as soon as we go back to his world, look how muted it all becomes.
The camera's voyeuristic as well. It's not looking at anything
Yeah.
with a happy lens. The music as well.
Yeah.
Jerry is hamming up the negativity here. Never walk on the beach barefoot, people.
Oh, oh,
Ah!
oh, oh,
No!
oh, ah.
Need an X-ray for that, dude.
Mad Matt's saying, so she already slept with the enemy. Is there a twist? Well, he's the enemy, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, a can of V8.
Ugh, Trisket. I've got a question, Dom. I want to ask you about this. It's something I tried. On my trips to America, I do try occasionally things I've heard of or seen famous things from movies and supermarket things. I tried chicken biscuit. Chicken biscuit? Is it chicken biscuit? Have you heard of them?
No.
They're like crackers with chicken flavouring.
Okay.
And I've never eaten anything so salty in my life. I think it's called chicken. It's either chicken in a biscuit or chicken biscuit.
She just has a pear tree?
And they are
Or is
crackers.
apples?
Hang on.
No, it's apples.
Chicken in a biscuit, but chicken in a biskit. They are a type of cracker and they're chicken flavoured.
Ugh.
I swear to God, I thought I was eating dog snacks. They were so
Oh,
salty.
that's salty.
Yeah. Yes, Mad Matt, they are nasty. Yeah, I tried them once and I never again.
He looks sinister appearing in the night in a black turtleneck sweater.
No, he's a good-hearted guy. She's over here. We would call that scrumping apples. She's pinching stealing apples from him.
Can't go scrumping.
No, Alex, they weren't. They were actually the chicken in a biscuits, and they were just very, very. But hey, oh.
Bake me a pie.
He was having a bit of. The problem is she's
Fun.
lost. She's so defensive. She's lost the ability to understand. He was just trying to be charming.
This is one of the real horrors of this kind of situation. Not only do you rob someone of affection, but you almost rob them of the future of affection because you have this preconception that a certain way of speaking, a certain speech pattern would lead to negativity.
He's
It
damaged her
poisons
trust
the well.
in other people. He's damaged her interaction with. He's tainted her view of decent people in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Immortal was saying actually the way that shot was framed is like her perspective to see the potential danger, especially in the dark, as a result of her PTSD. Yeah.
The town has a college.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a college town to me.
It'll be community college, I'm sure.
Of course he's a drama teacher. Look at that mullet.
Oh, he's smooth.
I was almost upset then because I deeply want apple pie now. And I remembered I have apple pie in the fridge, so I'm good.
Mad Matt saying, generally speaking, I wish Knight Rider had crossed over with Dukes of Hazzard. Well, technically, Mad Matt is an episode of Knight Rider that kind of crosses over with Dukes of Hazzard. There are two hillbillies. It's in an episode of Knight Rider, I think in the first series it might be, where there is a race for alternative fueled vehicles, and there's a couple of hillbillies in an orange Charger without a flag on the roof, powered by moonshine, and Kit jumps over that Charger.
Powered by moonshine.
Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death, the episode is called. And it is an episode, Series 1, Episode 15. There you go. Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard was terrible, Ms. Swift.
Then Duke boys are looking for some trouble.
Stop feeding him this information. Oh dear. Oh, look at that shot.
That's lovely. Oof. Seeing him literally unravel. That was glorious.
Yeah.
The trench coats of the 90s are something I will never not love because of the X-Files and Twin Peaks. But good God, they do not flatter the figure, do they? They just make you look frumpy and boxy and ugly. This looks like it's almost a stage play. It's beautifully
It could
composed.
be in parts. I bet you could do this could probably be done as a stage play. And it'd be good as one.
This guy needs to get together with Patrick Bateman, says Alex Peacock.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, as well, you know all this is torturing him because he's having to create mess.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, good golly. What sharpness does she have in her little purse there? That's why you don't flush the rings. They can't make it round the U-bend.
Don't put that in the toilet. That's not hygienic. Oh, he put the bloody finger in the toilet.
It's clean water.
I don't think it is. It may appear to be clean, Dom. However,
Are you telling me this man does not bleach his toilets every 2 seconds?
I know, but I still wouldn't stick an open wound in a toilet.
Do it, kids at home. Put your...
Alex, you're assuming he does not have multiple toilets in his house.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
It
if I've
could
got
even be
in the house, he definitely has
Or it could even be they had he was so pedantic, they had a his and her toilet. Oh, he can't cook in an adorable way. Exactly, Alex. The clean water's in the tank, not the bowl.
That man bleaches. Oh my God.
Yes, James, I am team drama teacher.
I'm with you, James. I don't trust the drama teacher. I can't trust a man with that kind of a hair. That kind of a hair. Yes. Calbot says, fun fact, in Iowa, pigs outnumber people 8-1.
It is funny how he's so casual about a potential house fire.
It's the 90s. We were all casual about
Yeah.
potential house fires there. His and her matching hair. Why were the pants
Exactly,
open?
Mad Matt. No
Also,
better way to manipulate a woman into cooking your food than to screw your first attempt in front of her. So,
I'm not
Dom,
incapable.
What British treats have you, speaking of cooking for partners, what British treats have you introduced your wife to, or would you like to introduce your wife to?
Cottage pie,
What you
full
have, or you
English
want to introduce her
breakfast.
to?
I
Okay,
have.
okay.
Yorkshire pudding. I haven't introduced her to yet. I need to give her a good Yorkshire pud. The cut of the pants were the style at the time, Dom. I know it's gross though how it's like yoinked up so close to the chest. It's like everyone was 90% leg in the 90s.
Just a shame. You need to introduce her to the wonder of British snacks, the assorted
Oh
crap
yes,
we have
it's
that
the
America does not
cuisine.
have. The whole array of Walkers and KP snacks and
Absolutely. The
bag
oh
of
yeah,
wheat
Mr. Kipling.
crunchies.
Oh,
Mortimer was saying most of our food in England is awful. Certain stuff we do okay.
my favorite British cuisine,
Oh,
curry.
how beautiful is that? Because how out of place does he look, palette
Oh yeah,
wise?
he's yeah, black and muted suit colors.
He just doesn't
Even his
fit.
stance and the way he walks, yeah,
Yeah.
guarded, closed off when everyone else is like open and happy. Admittedly, this is very cozy. This area where they're in, it's
I
lovely.
don't know, but look at the lighting on his face. See, she's lit fairly normally, but he's got almost a
Sinister tone,
yeah,
hiding in shadow.
yeah.
The shadow does seem harsher on him. It probably was an actual choice. James Hellier, he's from the FBI, there to investigate abductions.
Her mother died here in your care. She's been planning this for a long time.
Portal Library.
Yeah, but she's
Does like her
enjoying
book.
having a. I kind of understand this in a way because she's had the Rolls Royce of lives with the multi-million dollar house, the
Very successful
financially
husband.
wanting for nothing in isolation. But working in a library, interacting with just people, stacking books, having some kind of a purpose, it's fulfilling her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Bergin is excellent there, James. Where you see he's putting two and two together, but he's also feeling betrayed. By the way, Dom, we're 2/3 the way through the film.
Good God, yeah, it's flying. Feels like a second act is about to happen, even though we're getting close to the third act. I'm wondering if this film would benefit or be harmed by cutting out the early bits where we introduce to her life now as it is and having her previous life encroach on the movie and we learn more about it. But that would cast her in a negative light.
Yeah.
This way, we're on her side from the very get go.
Oh, definitely, definitely. But I mean, she's good in the film. But Patrick Bergin is the star of this film, in my opinion, because he's
For sure.
so. Yeah, exactly. You have to have the early bits of her life. You can just. I don't know. There's something about this place where it's so ideal. A gentle, warm summer evening's breeze.
No. Oh, that suit. Okay, I've got to compliment his style here. Just
Yeah.
grey on black. Like Sunnydale, eh? Too ideal.
I'm assuming this is the 4th of July.
Probably. Hopefully.
Oh no,
Otherwise, that
is it Commemorance Day
Cedar
Festival?
Falls. Wait, is the name of the town Cedar Falls?
I think so. Oh, Dom, don't you want to live in a little nice town like this where you get to drive an adorable small car with a fez in a parade?
If I lived in a town called Cedar Falls and everything was too wholesome to begin, I'd be getting a trench coat and pretending I'm Special Agent Dale Cooper and calling it Twin Peaks. I would. I wouldn't trust the soul. Everyone's got secrets. Small town. It's just Tuesday, says Mad Matt.
I love the fact as well that the high school marching band is slightly off key.
Yeah, because they're kids.
Yeah.
We're just happy living life. I'm too cynical to live in a town like this.
You know something though? It's refreshing not seeing everyone with a cell phone taking pictures.
Yeah, you're right. It is nice. That's
They're not
again,
living their life through the screen.
and not a single phone was inside.
I don't know about that, Immortalimus. We should celebrate the time we returned to Washington, D.C. and took it back. No. No, it's okay.
Why do you think I'm over here, Immortal Remus? I'm on a secret mission from the king.
Miss Swift says every idyllic small town has a Founder's Day.
I would really like to experience like a second Founders Day. Like they're still working out the kinks. We founded this town 2 years ago, and it'd be nice.
Mad Matt's saying my aunt and uncle lived in such a small town that our family vacations were reported in the local paper. I can tell you something. I was in America in Christmas 1998, visiting some friends in a very small town in Michigan. And it was very peculiar. I had a strange man in one shop, an older guy, walk up to me and shake my hand when he heard my accent to thank me for standing by him in World War II.
Thank you for standing by him.
I'm British for standing by
Oh.
America in World War II. Just want to shake your hand for standing by us in World War II. And I was like,
Okay.
okay.
Little irritating. Like, no,
It was a bit strange.
We started it. You stood by us.
Yeah.
Don't.
But then I did have
take
an
first
even
billing.
weirder experience in. I'll tell you what it was, Dom, and you'll understand. I had a very weird experience in Telford.
Oh.
We
Everyone
were
has weird experiences in Telford.
we were in Telford. My friend and I were on the company I was working with. We were on a course at the time. We were in a branch of Asda, which is Walmart, over here,
Mm.
and this strange man came up to us, giving us basically telling us some kind of conspiracy theory about how Jesus and the FBI and the CIA was spying on him, and then he asked us to buy him some beer. So
Hey,
peculiar.
I bought a couple of tinnies. What beer was it? Was it Carling?
No, we didn't buy it for him. We
Stella?
just left. Oh, look at this though. He's such a nice. He's kind of doing some. He's creating a magical moment for her.
Don't suppose you've seen the Ty West film Pearl, have you, Andrew?
No.
I'm kind of getting flash forwards to Pearl from this. Like, this feels like a scene from Pearl. However, Julia Roberts in this isn't a little unhinged. Well, not crazy
Oh,
unhinged anyway.
he's got nice music.
I prefer the Shining music.
You prefer the creepy Shining music to Van Morrison. Ah. This
Was
would
it
say
part
this
of her
movie got
contract,
Brown-Eyed Girl
maybe?
to chart again.
Do you reckon Julia Roberts had it in her contract? I need a montage in every film I'm in.
Yeah.
Wait, does Hook have a montage?
The point is she's happy enough. She's actually. He's bringing her out. This is actually quite a good thing. 'Cause he's bringing her out her shell.
Yeah, she's in control.
Yeah, and she's having fun
Yeah,
and she's being silly. They're reveling in the silliness and the fun of everything, and there's no point, no logic. It's messy. It's fun. This is again
yeah.
the exact opposite of her life with her husband.
When things don't work, it's not met with punishment. It's
No,
met with a
it's laughed at.
laugh.
It's funny because in with him, he'd be saying to her, "This is stupid. You're wasting time. Why are you doing this? You're embarrassing me. Why are you embarrassing me? You're doing this to me." And
Yeah.
the other guy's like, "This is just fun."
Discount Pretty Woman montage. Oh, no.
That mask is horrendous. That'll haunt my
Oh,
dreams.
yeah. There we go. Cassettes. The thinking man's media. None of this fancy pants CD nonsense.
But let's be fair. Oh my god, he's got a mask. All these masks are they made from his pupils' faces? He flays them
Yeah,
and cures them. This
absolutely.
is the
Yeah, the
truth of
ones
it.
that don't know how to have fun. He's been jokeified, clearly.
Yeah. Here's a question for the women: which is more attractive, a man who can be silly and have fun and be spontaneous, or a strict guy with a stick up his ass?
Not a loaded question there at all. I know many people who are attracted to Hannibal Lecter in the series Hannibal, Alex. So that's they can change him. Oh, Cedar Falls is a real town in
Yeah.
Iowa, home to the University of Northern Iowa.
Go, Johnny Doe. There can be an option 3 if you can come up with it, my friend. Mad Matt says, "I objective, leading the witness." Sharon says, "How about a guy in a suit that has fun and is spontaneous?" Yeah, that's fine.
That's Patrick Bateman.
Alex Peacock says, "Remember, the guy with the stick up his ass would strike you with it." That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what's more wholesome? The loving, kind, wholesome, caring man, or the mean, nasty, evil,
Right,
spiteful
Dom.
man?
Dom. There is a quote. There is a quote from Doctor Who in the 1970s, said by Tom Baker. And it's, quite frankly, it's a quote I like to live my life by. And I think all of us should. There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Johnny Depp saying, let's make In Search of a Good Man, the documentary.
We we get told off for making 4.5 hour movies. This is gonna be going on for years. Just a live stream that's constantly going on. Where's the good man? Was putting carpet on some of the staircase a thing
Yeah,
that doesn't
yeah.
exist anymore?
Well, over here, definitely, yeah. It was I think they called it a stair runner.
Yeah, a
It wasn't
stair
called a
runner. Yeah,
carpet.
because I remember my childhood house had partial coverage on the
Yeah.
stairs. And when I wanted to get up and down the stairs quietly, I'd go on the wooden parts.
Sharon saying, speaking of which, when is In Search of Darkness 90 to 94 expecting to ship digital copies? I believe in the next month, aren't they, Dom?
Yeah, we're finalising the cut. How long is it at the moment?
I don't know, but it's
It's
long.
close to 6 hours. With credits, it's very close to 6 hours. It's enormous,
Yeah, yeah,
and that's only half the 90s.
yeah. I don't think that's a very comfortable place, Lizard Man. Not on the stairs.
Banging on the
It,
stairs. Yeah, it's not.
Alex, don't any runtimes we state now. Don't hold us to it because it's still in the cut in the edit at the
Yeah,
moment.
it's north of 5 for sure.
Exactly. Mad Matt's saying, how else do you sled down the stairs if they aren't properly carpeted?
Okay, if
Do you
there
know what
was
would
a
be
TV,
the best moment here? If right now that swing just tipped backwards and you went arse over tit.
yeah, if it just the chains broke.
Yeah.
Blu-rays are getting better, James, so we can fit more on them.
Don't, James. I joked with Robin there that Blu-ray technology is getting better, and the with compression increasing, etc. That eventually they're going to be able to store 100 hours of video on a single Blu-ray.
Damn,
But
the
look at him
Steelers
here.
won.
He's understanding that there's something, but he's being very understanding and supportive here and just listening.
Yeah, it's every relationship is two-way. It's easy to,
Yeah.
again, from an outside perspective looking in, it's very easy to say, well, why aren't you understanding, man? She said stop. Why didn't you stop? But he's being given, mixed messages,
Oh yeah.
and so I can understand his confusion. And she didn't necessarily trust him with a lot of her history and background, so he doesn't understand her trauma, and that's a little on her to not explain. Look, I have this baggage. Do not push me because it's going to end badly for you. But again, it's complicated. It's not a this person was right, this person is wrong. They're both
Yeah.
people learning to understand one another. And if you can keep that conversation going, there is hope for a relationship. It's at the point where you stop the conversation, that's when the relationship is doomed
Oh,
to
and
fail.
she's just got herself a convertible vintage Mustang as well.
As one does.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Devick, do you want the In Search of Darkness Betamax tape? It'll be like 7, 8, 9 tapes, like enormous cassettes. 4 people in the world be able to play it.
Oh, that's an arthritic hand.
Is she completely blind?
Yeah. Well, she had a stroke.
Oh, that's a shame. Is there any nursery rhyme that doesn't sound creepy when...
Oh, I know. But they are. Most nursery rhymes are creepy tales.
True.
Most nursery rhymes are based on a moral and a tale.
Yep. Like the witch will eat you in the woods if you don't do the dishes.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to tell Chris stuff like that. If you don't do the dishes, the desert fae will swoop you away in the night.
Ah, Dom, 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 Dom. I'm going to. I'm not a father myself. However, we have nieces and whatever in the family. I'm going to share you a piece of advice, my friend, that you will need as you get older. On your cell phone, create a contact called Santa with a photo of Santa as the contact card, and make the number dial something like a speaking clock or something, just so it goes through the call. And if he's acting up, you say, "Right, I'm going to
Calling
call
Santa.
Santa." You call Santa.
Absolutely.
Wield that power, my friend, while you can.
I will. I can't wait. I'm not looking forward to when he realizes some truths of the world, but I'm going to have fun while I can.
Immortal Ruins, that's sad, but also kind of lovely in a way. So I remember my father having vascular dementia before he died. He'd watch his favourite film Zulu on VHS about 3 to 5 times a day because he forgot he watched it. But also, there's kind of a sweetness in that he gets to enjoy that. At least he kind of got to enjoy the same film over and over again.
So many movies I wish I could watch for the first time.
Yeah. Certainly not in those circumstances. You wouldn't wish having
No,
dementia, which is an
it's a
awful,
terrible,
awful thing.
terrible disease.
However, if you now here's a question for anyone here, watching. If you had a Men in Black flashy thing, right, and could erase a film from your mind to watch again, anew, what film would that be?
Also, Alex Peacock is totally right. Who, in God's name, would drink
Yeah,
water
exactly.
from a fountain like that? The
Exactly,
sloppiest
Mad
way
Max. Like no
possible.
mortal man drinks water like that. Yeah, Mr. If, what a creepy way to drink from a fountain.
Never thought someone needs to get a room when drinking water more than the way he did then.
All right. James would erase Extro, not to watch you need to forget. Superman the movie, says Sharon. Oh, good choice. By the way, if anyone has not seen Super Slash Man, the Christopher Reeve documentary, I highly suggest watching it. I managed about hour and a half into the film before I broke down.
Man.
Oh, Johnny Devick, Long Kiss Goodnight. Do you know what? Let me have a look at this.
You don't want to go at that water faucet. It's been molested.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to drink it. Drink from it again. Huh. Ah, she twisted there. Well, my friends, Johnny Devick, we are going to watch The Long Kiss Goodnight next week. Have you seen it before, Dom?
I have not.
Oh,
It's been on my list for an awful long time.
it's a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great, great film. I love that, so we're going to watch that. Yes, the slash is super slash man, as in the doc, not super slash man, the actor, the character, super slash man, who goes around cutting things. No, super man, the Christopher Reeve story.
What film would I want to watch for the first time?
Sharon, you've not seen Long Kiss Goodnight. Oh, this is going to be a treat if a lot of you haven't seen Long Kiss Goodnight before. Oh, this is nice, though. He's working parts of cinema fantastic, what that music is, the bells, into his theme.
Like he's encroaching on things that she holds dear,
Yeah.
poisoning them.
Yeah, and Ultraman saw that film at the cinema. It's really emotional. It is. No, it is not a kissing movie, Mad Matt, at all. It's not a kissing movie. You're gonna have fun with it.
Is this a kissing book?
Yeah, it's not a kissing movie. Long Kiss Goodnight is probably one of the best action films you've never seen. That's right, Johnny Depp.
Oh. Why is picking up a pillow always super sinister in like any context? The way that
His eyes. He's not blinking. But look who he's mad about. Her partner, not her.
uh, ugh.
And you know he was.
No.
How close was that woman to death?
Oh yeah. Knowing that he's literally a heartbeat away from just casual murder is
Yep.
terrifying.
The gay defense.
Works every time. Oof. Always check the back seat before you get
Look at
in
it
your
black
car.
as well. He's so out of place, isn't he?
Yeah.
And the
And he
fact he
always
just
just
walks.
walks through the middle of everything.
Yeah. But he walk. It's almost though as if he, because of his arrogance. Again, it's he considers everything beneath him, so he just walks through it.
Yeah.
He doesn't get out of the way for that. He doesn't get out of the way for them. They get out of the way for him.
To be fair, he does steal the scenes he's in.
Yeah.
How is he not an English teacher with that jacket? Come on. I mean, drama teacher. It's essentially a discount English teacher.
Yep. That's right, Sharon. In any small town, as soon as a man in black shows up, everyone knows and everyone talks. I'm Ultramus. Maybe one day. I don't think we're going to have a chance, my friend. Now that we've seen Hand That Rocks the Cradle, and this film, we're going to have a single white female watch party. I can say Ultramus, we won't be with us,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Ththese lampposts are beautiful.
Oh, it was his
Wait, is it
Mustang
his
she was
car?
borrowing. Yes. So he's just got a cool car as well. He's just the ultimate. He's just an Uber Chad, quite frankly, isn't he?
Apparently. Classic Mustang. How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Oh, and it's
Oh, going
even
to
got a
a little
cool
carnival.
little carnival. What are elephant ears?
I have no idea.
I want to go to a I want to go to a state fair that I see where everything's deep fried, but I think my cardiologist wouldn't approve. Can I get deep fried butter? Yes.
Can you deep fry the deep fried butter?
They have
Elephant
deep
ears are
fried.
like
You can
funnel
get.
cakes,
You
says
can get.
Calbot.
You can get deep fried butter at some state fairs, Dom.
Oh, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Basically, they are jumbo fried dough. Yeah, they're like funnel cake. Yeah, this movie is overflowing with cliches. Oh, look at that. Even the lighting of the red on his face.
Oh, this is sinister as hell.
Yeah.
How dare she be happy?
But this is hurting him. Yeah, Alex is saying she's not supposed to smile. She's genuinely happy there, showing real happiness, which is something he didn't get.
Oh, it's insulting him.
Yeah.
How dare she?
Yeah, she's
If
made him
she wanted to
angry.
go to a theme park or a carnival, why didn't she just tell him? He would have taken her.
Yeah, exactly, old Johnny. How dare she? But this is the key to his performance. So he's feeling he's the victim here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, trait of a narcissist.
Yeah.
Everyone is wrong except me.
And everyone does things to spite him.
Yes. I mean, she's only doing this to upset him, to spite him, to
Yeah.
hurt him.
To make him feel lesser.
Yeah. But also, it's her current partner. It's like, how dare he do that with my wife?
Yeah. She's not her own individual, she's his property.
That's
And
right.
that stranger
How
is
dare he? How dare he?
kissing his property.
Yeah. Touching.
Gotta go make out with another faucet now just to
Yeah.
rinse my mouth out.
I'm just going to have a quick bath before I come to your house. What?
Casually, yeah, as you do.
Have a quick casual bath.
It's a lovely bathtub as well.
Yeah.
That
It
huge,
did,
enormous
Sharon.
tub.
This film has got really good pacing on it.
I left them skewed up. Who tidied them?
Well, yeah. She did. And that's the thing. This very nice house at night seems very creepy.
One of the worst things that can ever happen to you is that your home doesn't feel safe anymore.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare because you can never trust the shadows in the dark ever again.
Exactly.
Oh, Johnny Depp. If they had a funeral for her, she probably is legally dead. They would have had to sign a death
Yeah.
certificate and such.
I suppose when a body's lost at sea, etc., they'll be like, well, yeah.
The cleaner is coming from inside the house, says Mad Matt. I was hoping there'd be a mirror on the back of this, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Or open it and he's on the other side of the cupboard.
Yeah.
Hiya!
Quite the mess you've made, isn't it? Tidy it up.
Oh, good point, Alex. So the legality's there. If he's killed by her, can a dead person... How can a dead person kill you? Yeah.
Just wander in your house. That's the one part about like the small towns I despise. The idea that a neighbor just waltzes in. Howdy, neighbor, brought you some sugar. It's like, get out of my house.
Yes. But look at this. Even he's such just so kind of nice and
From the front
romantic. They're just having
yard.
some wine on a blanket outside.
Gross. Making the rest of us lads look bad.
Yeah. Stop setting the damn bar so high for the rest of us.
Yeah, just occasionally kind of remember a birthday once in a while. Set the bar on the ground for us, please.
He's not even pressuring her into anything, is he?
No,
He's he's
just
God, I
being a
love this
gentleman.
man. I love this man, Dom.
How dare he be such a... Is that a toaster? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, Sean. There's change in the soundtrack. Strange things are happening.
God, what will be on your mixtape?
Someone changed the tape in her player.
Oh, and set the bath running again.
Yeah. Did her ex-husband kind of major in like psychological torture?
Creepology.
Yeah. Creepology.
I had a major in creepology and a minor in human psychology and behavioral studies.
Alex says, Dom, Bergen had, of course, had to make out with the bathtub fixed too.
As one does. That's how you make a creepy bath. You
That is the universal thing you do. When your smoke alarm's going off,
waft
you
and
have to
bash
waft
it.
something in front of it. Usually a tea towel.
I love how smoke alarms are never seen as anything more than an
Than a
annoyance.
nuisance. Yeah.
Yeah. We perpetuate these things in our house that irritate us.
Even though it could save our lives.
Oh yeah, they might one day save our lives, but they're just annoying.
My God, he's broke into a house and tidied up her cupboards.
Man, I'd hate it if that happened. If some psycho came to my house and tidied everything up, man, that would be an inconvenience. Oh.
Take your power back from him.
Ugh. God, it's such a subtle performance. Like you
It
said, it's
is.
the grabbing of her mouth and turning her towards him, all while holding a gun, which we didn't see until now. Mrs. Swift, well, excuse me, princess. If that was his voice and how he came, it'd be great. My wife and I have developed a code phrase now for whenever
Yeah.
something is wrong.
Yeah.
We mainly have developed it so that we can leave someone's house when we just want to go home and sleep.
Okay, fair enough.
But we do have a code phrase now for when something's wrong. So I remember it all the time, but I
Oh,
think she keeps
see,
forgetting it.
he's peak Chad, this guy. He's even a
Breaks
hero,
in.
look.
Yeah.
He's so attuned, he knew something was wrong.
Oof. Damn drama teachers. Yeah.
Everything and everyone is just beneath him.
Ugh.
I don't think it's a Walther PPK, his gun. I can look up what gun it is quickly.
Mad Matt. He was Ben, but now he's a has been.
Gosh.
Whoa! Oh God, my stomach
It
hurts.
is a Heckler and Koch P9, the gun. He's terrifying. He's so awful.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Took shooting lessons at the Y.
Next PSA, learn to shoot, says Mad Matt.
Yes, I wasn't handed a
James
gun.
is saying Martin's line, I can't live without you and I won't let you live without me, was ad-libbed by Patrick Bergin.
It's a good line.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a badass line. Yeah.
Don't forget, double tap the head. Come on.
He's totally in disbelief, isn't he?
That's right. And then when he's on the floor, you put the gun to the back of his head and you go, bang, bang. Double tap. That's right, Immortal. 2 in the heart, 1 in the computer. That's a really nice shot.
It is. Gorgeous camera movement as well. There it is.
Oh, and he would kill her. Take her with him. That is terrifying that he was willing for his final act to be to murder her.
Yep. If I'm going to hell, I'm taking you with me.
That's true,
Police come
James.
in.
The first thing the police would do after arriving at the scene and trying to ascertain who the shooter is find there's no ID records, only Sarah Walters.
Arrest Ben for his crimes against hairstyles.
Yeah.
The wood chipper's out back.
I'd love it if there was a scene of him in heaven, just hugging a water fountain, caressing it. We're going to be together forever, me and you.
I knew it from the moment I locked lips with you that you were the one water faucet for me. That bathtub faucet had nothing on you. Nothing. She was a whore. She'd poured baths for so many.
Oh, he had her ring with him.
Mm-hmm. On his pinky finger, right?
Yeah. And everybody that was Sleeping with the Enemy. I'll take your comments. Dom, what do you think of that film?
Oh, it was great. It was very tense. It's the music here doesn't do the film justice, but the score throughout was very good, very, very good. It sets everything up so neatly, and it's a beautifully shot movie. I would hold it in very high regard for the cinematographer for sure.
And the pacing for me.
Absolutely, yeah. It's gone by so fast.
Flew by. It doesn't overstay its welcome. That's one of the things I really like about it. It's just, yeah, it's great. Immortal says a very underrated film, doesn't quite get the recognition it should do. I think it's one of them films that maybe one day will get its flowers. Old Johnny Devick saying reminds me of the new Invisible Man movie. Alex Peacock, excellent, tight 90-minute solid. Sharon, that was good after all these years, ages well. Miss Swift, nice time capsule feel to it. Yep, I thought it felt very Hitchcockian in parts to me.
For sure, yeah. To call it psychological is an understatement. I mean, you could do genuine psychological studies on the characters in this film.
Oh, definitely. Lizard Man, well, that was a well-made movie. Not really my sort of thing, but certainly a good film in any sense. Mad Matt, not type of movie, didn't enjoy any of it. I'm sorry, Mad Matt. I appreciate that not everything's me for everyone. Miss Swift saying, still remembered being shocked by her taking him out. Calbot, enjoyable thriller, great watch party. Thank you, my friend. Well, yeah, I think it was a great film. I appreciate it may not be one for some people. James Hellier says, it's a high-budget, very well-made, upmarket slasher. Patrick Bergin was simply excellent. I think, yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
He deserved a lot more in his career based on that performance. He could have been... Yeah, it's a shame he didn't quite go. His career didn't quite go where it could have gone, but we will be back again in 7 days. Oh, here we go, Johnny Devick. Fun time's not my genre, but it's well made. Yeah, but we will be back in 7 days, as I said earlier, with The Long Kiss Goodnight, which you've not seen. If you haven't seen, is a blast. It's one of the best action films you've never seen. It is so much fun. With Gina Davis, Samuel L. Jackson, and it's just a bit die-hardy. It's just crazy fun. Bit of Christmas getting us in the mood. So we'll see you in 7 days. So everyone, be safe, be kind to each other, put positivity into the world, look after each other, and don't fall in love with any fountain.
Psychotic rich people?
Psychotic
or fountains.
Rich people. Or water fountain. So until then, everyone, good night.
Bye-bye.